Today in MATLAB Basics, I'm going to show a variety of different ways of visualizing a surface of data. The surface we're going to use today comes from the function peaks. All the functions I use today could take the inputs of x, y, z, but I'm going to use it as if we didn't know the x and y spacing and that we only knew the z values. The first one that we're going to show today is a very simple one, a very common one, called the surface, and we just do that with surf z. Now we might be interested in doing another one which doesn't give you a surface but it gives you a mesh plot, and so we'll try that one here. And you can see that it's different because we've only got a wireframe. Another one that we might be interested in is more of a contour plot, and we can see that looking from above just like a regular contour map that you would have from a mapping application. We can have a variant on this called the fill contour, and it looks like this. We can also have a very interesting one called contour 3, which shows those contours in their correct x, y, and z locations. If you want to have some kind of merging of the surface and the contour plots, you can try this, surf C for surf contour, and there's also one for mesh C. This here is a ribbon plot, and if we zoom in here, we can see that we've got a ribbon for each of the columns of data. So that's a different way of looking at the data than you may be used to. Let's go back to the surf plot now. And I want to show you some ways that you can fancy up your graphics. So once we have this graphic here, maybe we'd like to change the color map. And we'll change that to color map hot. And I like this one better because there's a more gradual change in the color going from low values to high values rather than what you see in the standard default color map that we use. You can also make this a little bit more interesting by using a different shading technique. We're going to use shading interp here. And now you can see this is getting to be less scientific graphics and something that's more presentable, a little bit more pleasing to the eye. So we might also want to turn the axes off. We can do that with the command axis off. Thank you.